else.
Yeah, if your friend asks you like your opinion on something, judging them would be helpful because you're letting them know how you see what they're doing. And also in other things, if you notice a close friend of yours is messing up, you could be judging them, but not harshly, but using it to help them.
Yeah, because sometimes it can be for the good of that person. It can benefit them. Someone has a bad opinion of themselves and you judge them in a positive way, like you think that they're a better person, and you let them know that, and it can help improve them in their standing of themselves.
Not really, because if you're judging someone, it should solely be because like you know that person, and if you're making judgments, you should never vocalize them unless it's beneficial to them.
No, unless they're good friends and you're joking around.
Yes, I think you can judge someone if you personally know them and you know what's going on in their lives and you think that the choices that they're making or doing are wrong. You can judge them in a loving way and say, I think what you're doing is wrong, and I'm going to help you through it and I'm going to help you out of it.
Yes. Going back to the psychology thing, if someone has a gun and looks angry, maybe you shouldn't go say, hey bro, what's up? Because you might get shot. But if someone is sitting at lunch and they're all by themselves, you shouldn't go, oh man, they're like the worst person in the world, because that's just not cool.
Maybe if you're not going to act a certain way about it, like if you're going to be mean to them because you think it's okay to judge, then that's bad. But you can judge someone, but as long as you still treat them with respect, I think it's okay as long as you make your own judgment afterwards.
On.
Possibly. If so, I haven't found it, but
I think there's a good time to make a judgment about someone when it comes to whether or not you want to surround yourself with different types of people. There are people that you need to judge based off character and how they act, and that's going to influence how you act because people rub off on you. So there's a good time to judge for that.
Judgment about someone else.
Yes. We're always making judgments. You can't help but not make judgments because we're human. But that doesn't mean it's always a bad thing. Because otherwise you could never judge if someone was trustworthy enough to be a friend.
It has to be like an emergency. If it's like you lost something, you look over at that guy or something, the only guy that was there, something like that. It's like, hey, don't be judgmental. Think he just took it or something like that. But if it's like a real like serious thing, like some guy walks into some place with a weapon or something like that, then I feel like it's not really judging because you see it. But I don't feel it's right to do if you just if the person's just there and doing them, then you shouldn't really judge them.
I think that as long as you're polite about it and you're respecting the other person's opinion, you could give them tips. So I think that that's a good time to judge.
When you're hiring them, I think a good time for judgment is after you've weighed all the factors, because that's the only time that you can is when you know everything.
Do you ever know everything?
Yes, I already do.